Everyone, and it's Sam here, and I'm back with day number 7 and the last video to celebrate 4 years of Made to Surprise. So every day this week I have shared a different tutorial with a exclusive bundle that's been put together, showing lots of my product used in different ways. It's been a really fun week and I've loved all of the messages and the feedback that you've given on the cards. You seem to really enjoy them, which is great, and I'm looking forward to finishing with a lovely showstopper today. All of the past tutorials you'll be able to find in the playlist here, and they'll also be linked at the end of the video, and they're all over on the Craft Stash page. So I know some of you have wanted to wait until today to then go back and look at all the bundles and treat yourself, but the bundles will be there. I can't remember the exact expiry date of them, but I will update the information box once I know. But you've still got time to enjoy those. So today, for the last bundle, I have chosen the Showstoppers 3, which is the winged pop-up Showstopper die set, with the Build 'em Up flowers, and you get the dies there as well. You can use the dies on their own. You can obviously use the stamps and then die cut them with the middle size. That will cut all of your flowers. There's also an embossing folder that you can use with them, which will emboss detail onto them, and it looks really cool. They're a lovely set, but today I thought I'd use them, just the stamps, colouring them in, and you can see some of them here. So it's something I've not really done with this set yet, so I thought it'd be nice to do today. And then I'm going to be using it with my garden set. You get the lovely sentiments, and then you get, oh, I've got them all here, these wonderful dies. These are so lovely, and again you can just see them to the left of me there, but you get your little toadstool, you get your little gnome, and you can build these all up, just piece them together, your little fence, your little seed pack. You've also got the watering can there, you've got some little tools as well. So really sweet little set, and I thought I would do a nice retirement card. This could be a lovely birthday card as well. Now, as I've been trying to do with all of the videos that I've shared, the main mechanism that I use, I'm trying to change it slightly. So with this one here, I'm actually adding an extra score line to create a different shape again. So for anybody that's got this, it will give you some more inspiration. And for anybody new that's watching, it's a really fun style. A lot of these Showstopper cards, you kind of cut 2 of them to make them bigger and that Showstopper size. So they're really good for those milestone occasions, really special cards. So in the set you get your 2 main plates. You'll need a larger die machine for this one, so you can see the big plate there. You want to pass that through twice for today's card. Check out the playlist for the winged pop-up or the Showstoppers 3, because there's loads more inspiration and there's tons of samples on the website as well, along with my albums on my Facebook page. So there's lots of information, but you get all these mats and layers as well. I'm not going to use them today because I'm going to just ink this background, and then I'm going to cover it with all of this design. So we're going to create this shape here, which I've not created with this set before. Now, it does look similar to my Showstoppers 1, the trifold. However, we've got this second lot of steps here. So you can obviously have more things displayed on here, or, you know, so you can have more things decorated, and it just gives you some fun dimension. It will all fold down. So this one, if you wanted to create this as just a single card, because you can see it stands there, that will fold down to a 5x7 size. Let me just double check that it was, yeah, 5x7. So that's a new fold on its own from this set. To create that fold, all you want to do is, I always go over all the score lines anyway, so I'm going to go right down through the middle one. You've got these like guidelines. Don't do the top or the bottom ones on the left hand side, just do the 2 smaller ones. I'm just finding a track. I'm just going over that one and that one, and then go over all of these ones as normal. So I'm going to do the top and the bottom, and then again just find a track. The snoring in the background is my dog. He's quite loud. I know when you've got headphones on, some of you do hear him. And again, just that one there. Okay. So you want to fold this side just as you normally would. So you're going to create a mountain fold, another mountain fold, another mountain fold, and again here and here. So these will become valley folds. These 2 here. Another fold I forgot to do. So I told you not to do these ones on your left, but to do these ones here. But what you want to do is score in between these 2 cuts. So don't do the top and the bottom, but score in between instead. I was struggling then, wondering why that bit wouldn't come up. So back to this bit again. So these were mountain folds as well. This last one here will become a valley. I'll just bring that one up. It's a bit easier that way. There we go. I just hold that up so you can see, there's your guideline there, which you don't really notice. So that's why I always like to go over them with score lines. Rather than using those ones, you want to just create that score line in between. Okay, all the other score lines you keep as they are, and you fold it just as you normally would the winged pop-up style. But you can see by adding that score line, it's created a completely different fold. And then bring that right back, and again, you've got that 5x7 size. Go over and burnish all those score lines. Okay, so you're going to do that twice, and then you're going to just flip one around, and you're going to pop one over the other. And you'll see we've now got this really interesting Showstopper card. Now, the mats and layers, you could use these ones. I'll bring them in. So these ones here, you can still add in the middle. You can see those nice big dies there. You can also use these ones in the middle if you wanted to. And you'll still be able to use some of the smaller ones here as well down the sides. There's all different sizes there. Again, I'll just bring in the packaging. You can see them all there that you can use. Like I said, I'm going to leave mine plain. I now want to ink this whole thing. I want to have green going into blue sky, so it's going to fit with my garden theme. So I'm going to use the mowed lawn for my green grass and the salty ocean for the sky. I've got my blending brushes here, so I'm just going to start with the green and go along the bottom of this one as well, because I want them to line up, and just probably do the grass up to about there, and then the rest will be all blue. Okay, so there's my two pieces. I've gone really rough with the blending because I like the bits of white because it looks like the clouds. And again, the white on the grass just looks like highlighted areas. Plus, I'm going to be spraying it now with water. So I haven't actually got much in here, but it should be enough. So I just want to just spritz all over. And this again just gives a nice, the oxide inks react with the water. And I always like to just let it sit for a little bit. You see already now, it just started almost in some areas goes like watercolour. Obviously, the more you add, I'm going to have to let this air dry. Okay, and then I've just got some toilet roll here. But you just want to blot over those areas, and as you lift off, you just get a nice effect. You can see all these nice bits here. Watch that area there. You see how you just get a really nice effect. I love using my distress oxides. Okay, so everything is now dry. I've stuck the left over the right, so we've now got one big card, and it all folds down like so, and that will go into a, I'm going to make a bouncy envelope at the end, but you could put this in an 8x8 because it's just under 8x7. Yeah, 7 3/4 by 7. I do have the envelope gift bags as well, which would look nice because they've got like the aperture, so you can see all of the card inside, which looks nice. So now to decorate. So you're only really going to see kind of the side bits here. I've got all of these bits. I'm going to use my hot glue gun. If I show you the flowers, so I've cut 3 of each, and I'm actually going to stick those together. I might not use everything here. I always like to kind of prepare lots of bits, and then whatever I don't use, I can save for another card. So I'm just going to put 3 together there because I think that looks quite nice. And then you can add a bit of shape to the ends of all of the petals there. I'm probably going to put little gemstones in the middle. Depends how much of them you can see. So I save all that kind of detail to the end. But if you see now, once you start adding some dimension, you get a really nice flower. They look lovely against the blue and the green there. With the dies here, so you can paper piece them all. So I just, with the watering can, I've got this great big, is it a spool of very, very thin thread, and it's great for things like this. So I thought it would look like glistening water. So I'm going to have that kind of up here. and then just probably coming down into one of the flowers. But I've got my happy retirement sign. It's obviously not going to have all of that, but I kind of want to have that poking out. You know, that could sit quite nicely there, for example, and then have maybe it's almost like he's holding it. So I'm going to have a play around. Like I said, I'm going to use my glue gun because it's going to have dimension to it, and I just feel happier when it's secure with the hot glue. But you can see I've also got the little seed packs there, which look really cute. Got the little toadstool. You can see the little snips there, and the garden shears there as well. Or maybe were they secateurs or something? I don't know. Anyway, I'm probably wrong there, but I'm gonna get this all decorated and then we can do the envelope at the end. Okay, so here is the finished card. I've actually found an envelope. I've got lots of these cream ones in 2 sizes, and this one's 8x8, so it's perfect for this. So I've already stamped some matching stamps, which if you've been following me for a while, you know I love to decorate my envelopes. But here is the finished card, and I think it's so cheerful. Really happy one. I mean, you could decorate all the sides here as well if you want. I could maybe add a few little birds. I've got my little bird stamp. But I think that looks wonderful. Like I said, it all stands up, so it can be displayed. You've got all your space on the back to write your message. It's just got that really interesting fold. So I've got my silver beads here just melting, but I do just want to finish the envelope. So I've got my little Happy Mail set of stamps here. So I like to just go over and frank my stamps, even though they all have been franked because these are already used. But I just love the finish. I'm going to have that one up there so I can write the date, and then I always like to add the airmail, even if I'm hand delivering it. I just think they look fun. And I've got some wax paper because that will allow me to add the wax seal without actually sealing the envelope. So once that wax is melted, I'm going to use the Happy Mail seal. Okay, I've also just added the enjoy the little things on the front. I think that looks really sweet. So just pop your wax paper between the layers, pour out your wax, and then just lay down your seal. And just leave that now until it's set. Okay, before I take that off, I forgot to show you the colours of alcohol markers I used to colour the flowers in, because I know lots of you have the Creative Craft Products markers. So those are the colours that I've used. Want to take a screenshot or just pause the video, you can write those down. Okay, so now just carefully, I always find the metallic ones are a little bit more like thicker, but there we go, it still all comes off easily. Okay, got your lovely Happy Mail. So there is the final card. 7 cards this week, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. And like I said, I've loved reading all of the comments. Some of you have sent me messages as well. And I'm just very thankful that you have enjoyed what I've been sharing. So whether you're someone who has been with me from the start, whether you're someone who maybe finds this video next week, thank you. And I hope I can continue to inspire you. I really try to use old and new. So whether you've brought one of my die sets, for example, my wipers, they were the first collection I ever launched and I still use them today. I've used them this year already. So I'd like to think that the products you buy from me don't just sit on your shelves. I will continue to inspire you with them. So if you haven't heard of my Friday mix and matches, head over to Facebook if you're there. I do upload them onto YouTube as well, but I every Friday will mix and match an old collection with a new, or just mix up some collections and see what we can come up with, and it's super fun. Really enjoy doing them. And I also do a Wednesday live as well, but that's just more about fun folds and just card making in general. So again, come along. It's a really nice friendly chat, and we have a really good laugh for a couple of hours. So as I've been saying at the end of all of these videos, all of the bundle offers you can find over on Craft Stash by clicking here. They're also individually linked in the description box below. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, because that way you won't miss out on any future videos. And I'll have the playlist with all of the 7 cards that I featured this week coming up now. So if you want to go back and start from the beginning, you can enjoy those as well. And again, big thank you to everybody that's supported me for the last 4 years. And hopefully here's to another 4. So thank you again. I'm going to go now, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye.